Good morning again from Ed's Orchids. Now today I've got one or two requests to show how I treat my paphiopedilums. Well, today's watering time, so I thought this would be a good time to do it and show you what I use. You know, I use a variety of things, and first one I use CalMag. I use seaweed extract. I use Epsom salts, I use phosphagen, and last but not least I use this pH down, you know, to get the correct pH. It's an hydroponics essentials, so it'll lower the pH so that the nutrients can be taken up by the roots. So that's what I use, so I'll go ahead and mix it. Now this is the pH unit I get my RO water from. Comes straight from the cold water tap in the house. It goes through a sediment block which removes exactly what it says, the sediment, then a carbon block, then it goes through a membrane which only lets water molecules through, and then it's polished up with some resin. Then it goes from there into this 40-gallon tub I have under here, and that's where we get the water from. So we'll just fill up a bucket, and then we'll put the ingredients in and we'll do the measurements. Yeah, I've got a little fountain pump in there, so that's the reason it's pumping out. Well, we've got the RO water now, and the first thing I put in is a couple of pipettefuls of this CalMag, which will take the parts per million up to around about, well, I always do it every time I water, so that'll be about 40 to 45 parts per million. The next I put in is a small teaspoonful of phosphagen, just about that much. Then a very small amount of Epsom salts. You notice I'm only putting very small amounts in, and the last thing we put in is here we are, a splash of seaweed extract. There we are. That's enough. And we'll give it a good stir. Put some hot water in to bring it up to temperature. And then we'll test it. So I know when we started with the RO water, it was around about 2 parts per million, no more than that. And now it's give it a good shake. It takes some while. 177 parts per million, which is fine for a feed. It's got all those little bits in, and we've just got to take the pH now. Now we need the pH round about 5.8 to be ideal. And using one of these pH meters, it takes quite some time to get the correct reading on. So we'll just shake it about for a bit and see how it finishes up. It's on 6.3 now. We'll keep it going, it should lower more than that. No, it's at 6.3. So I'll put a little bit of that it's either citric acid or phosphoric acid, this, but it just lowers the pH a bit. Don't need much in. So you want a correct pH level. Around about 5.8 is ideal, which will give the roots a chance to take up all the nutrients. Well, I've lowered that a little bit too much. I've only put a drop in and it's dropped to 3.5. So I'll empty some of the water out and put some fresh water in. Well, I decided to mix a fresh lot. Mixed it exactly the same ingredients as before, and we'll just test what it is now. I mean, before I got it down to 3, 2.8, and no matter how much water I put in, it won't bring it up that much. So I decided to mix a fresh lot. So we'll take the reading of what this is in parts per million, and it's 191. That's fine. Want the temperature of the water now. That's 23 degrees centigrade, so that's lovely. So I can put that one away. And now we'll test the pH. There's a waddling round process with this one, it takes a little bit longer. And that is 5.4, so that's okay. That means it'll take up a little bit more calcium than magnesium, which is good. So we're ready for watering now. So we'll get the plants and start watering. This one is a Prince Edward of York, coming along very nicely. This time of year they're just showing new leaf growth in the middle, so that's a good sign. Well, it's always a good sign when you see new leaf growth. I'll just do another one, then you don't want to see me doing 50 odd plants, do you? And this is the only one I have in bud at the moment, the Harold Cooperwoods. Coming along nicely. Buds are swelling nicely. And this is one variety I've never flowered before, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Paphiopedilum Harold Cooperwoods. Well, there's not much more I can tell you today, so until next time, thank you for watching, thank you to all my subscribers, and I'll see you later. Bye.